Philosophical focal?
Fuck, you're like a fucking train hopper, bro. Get your shit together.
It is true.
All right, check microphone 1, 2.
90, 30, 7 seconds. 90, 30, fake 7 seconds, apparently.
Right.
Counterfeit stolen.
Counterfeit stolen.
So we were told.
Welcome back. You know what? Tommy Skelly can... Fuck it. It's not how we
said, fuck that guy already.
Yeah, already.
Fuck him and his sexy Hollywood voice trying to steal our viewers and shit.
Listeners.
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
Right.
Damn it.
All right.
She's like, Tommy Skelly. She's like, why didn't you guys pull the Joe Rogan on Tommy Skelly? Go make him make his own podcast. You know what, Tommy Skelly? You need a podcast.
No, because we don't want that fucking competition.
Oh, right.
We don't want that competition.
We can't handle those Italian stallion competitors, man.
That's
Sly has enough.
Alleged.
Oh.
You don't know. That guy might be Peruvian.
I'm dying right now. I'm dying. I can't wait.
But Mom would never say that. But whatever.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
All right. So
30, 90 seconds, 30, 97 seconds. Welcome back to Base Boys podcast. It's a shit show already.
Yeah.
Tyler, I don't know. What do you have to tell us today?
No, I have nothing to tell you. I was more curious.
Oh, all right.
You a Cowboys fan?
Like the football team?
No, is there a football team called Cowboys?
Yeah.
I'm just joking.
Yeah.
No, not that one. Were you a Cowboy fan growing up? I think I asked you this once, actually.
Cowboys and Indians?
Yeah.
I like Cowboy and Indian movies.
Are you
I like cowboy movies, yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember in the 90s how they were making cowboy movies?
Well, they were trying to, with like, what, Young Guns and that kind of thing?
Yes, exactly. You went right to it.
No, okay.
I mean, do you just remember those movies? It was always like the cowboy shows up, there's a problem. Is it me or all 90s movies that way where they just show up, there's a problem, they handle it, and then that's the whole movie?
That's like, that's kind of how the 90s movies all rolled out, right?
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm not crazy. Because I feel like they all are.
Dude, Young Guns was a great movie.
Yeah. I mean, for what it was.
Yeah. What are you curious about?
Oh, I was just curious if you were a fan of those. I actually watched one called Bad Girls the other day that I didn't even know existed and had like Drew Barrymore in it. So she's a cowboy.
Cowgirl.
Right. You're right. Got to be a corrector.
Oh, that's not even correct anymore.
Oh.
A cow person.
Cow person.
I mean, I don't know how they would do that.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever.
But I saw the one with Drew Barrymore and it was same thing. A little bit more vicious.
Okay.
A little bit more vicious. They had a bunch of chicks getting whipped with a whip and shit and getting beat up and sauced on by this crazy dude. And they're fighting him and they're doing this and they're doing that. Oh, actually,
that's super descriptive of the movie.
Right.
They're doing this and they're doing that.
So you know the guy with the
guy
with the weird lip look, like kind of looks like this, does a weird thing. He's in Young Guns though.
Okay.
He's one of the boys. He's in the movie too, and he's this cool cowboy. So this dude managed to get on 2 revenue streams with the 90s cowboy movies.
Okay.
They just seem super corny. It's like when they get shot.
Well, they were kind of like, come on, Young Guns was kind of corny. It was a good movie, but it was kind of corny, right?
Right. I feel like it was like one step away from Mighty Ducks.
Oh, God.
And he was in that too.
Right.
So you're kind of like,
was he part of that Brat Pack?
Yeah. Wait, is he? Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Isn't he in Breakfast Club?
Probably is.
Yeah, he plays the jock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emilio.
Yeah.
But I thought it was interesting, and I was thinking about it. All those 90 movies where people get shot and there's no evidence of them being shot, they just fall over.
Oh yeah, and they never showed that. Yeah.
Which
think about the A-Team, right? In the A-Team,
right?
You never saw anybody get shot in the A-Team,
right? And I was gonna say it takes you back, and I was debating, like, is this homage to the old cowboy movies? Or is this just, hey, we want to make a new market so we can't show people getting shot because blah, blah, blah.
Well, that was like the thing in Hollywood at the time, right?
Real PG,
violence.
violence.
Real PG about violence, right. Because, dude, the old cowboy movies didn't give a shit about showing people get shot.
Really?
Oh, fake blood in the works. And they'd be like, and they'd be rolling around on the ground, all kinds of stuff.
I didn't watch any of those.
Dudes getting shot. There was in every cowboy movie, there was always some dude standing on a rooftop getting shot, and they fall over like a 2x4 off the rooftop, right?
He just stiffs like a board and then falls straight down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember those.
Always through the railing.
Right. The railing breaks just from his body weight.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, that was some shitty railing to begin with. You guys fucked this all up.
You guys built a driftwood railing. What the fuck?
It's balsa wood.
Right.
It's just in case you fall off, you don't rip the rest of the railing off. You only rip that one section.
That one section off.
Right. That makes sense. So how about we talked about this off mic, I think. Maybe we did talk about it on mic. Did we talk about aliens and cowboys? Or cowboys and aliens?
No, you had talked, maybe it was
We'd
off
mentioned
mic.
it. Yeah, it was off
mentioned
mic.
Whatever.
So did you watch that movie?
I've seen it a long time ago.
Do you remember any of it?
Some of it. I didn't rewatch it though.
So it's Daniel Craig, Harrison Ford fighting aliens side by side.
What a strange movie.
It is.
Right? Strange
super
group of
trippy.
guys. Strange group of guys to slap together. Like, how did they get Harrison Ford
Right.
to agree to do something like that?
That's what I was wondering.
Right.
Like, hey, Harrison Ford, we know that you've been solo, but do you want to be six gun?
Right. I mean,
And he plays this gnarly, he plays the old school dad, right? Like, you're a pussy, get up and work harder. Like, that's his whole mentality, the whole movie.
okay.
And he's got the piece of shit son.
Was
who's-
Daniel Craig his kid?
No, Daniel Craig was the, so if you remember, spoilers, every time we talk about movies, there's spoilers, people, we're sorry. But Daniel Craig basically wakes up not knowing where he is and has this fucking weird thing on his wrist.
Okay.
And is like, what the fuck? And he's like this stone cold killer in this movie. Like, does not care. So he wakes up and he's doing that bit and he's just kind of walking around through the story, not remembering who the fuck he is, why he has this alien contraption on his hand, and everyone's just kind of kicking him through the story, you know? And he ends up running into Harrison Ford and they find out what happens and Harrison Ford's kid gets taken. And that's the movie where they're snatching him out of the air. They had those drones going around and the cords just whipping down and picking them up and driving off with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
take your word for it because I don't
just-
really remember, so maybe I'll have to rewatch it. But you did such a great job of describing that movie.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think I want to watch it.
No, you're welcome. You're welcome. No, it's
You're like, it's a shitty dad, and this guy's got an alien contraption on his wrist.
yeah,
and
and that's like
there's
the whole
these
movie.
things
You're
flying
like,
around with bullwhips to
it's-
hang down and
it's-
catch people.
It's Lord of the Rings with cowboys and aliens.
Okay.
But no, I can't believe how good the movie is.
Is it that good?
It is.
All right,
How
well,
it's written out.
I think
the
I
way
just
the
saw it. I
story-
think I just saw it on Hulu, so I'll check it out.
It is. It showed up on Hulu. I totally forgot about it. And I looked at it and I'm kind of like, I've seen this before. I don't remember it being good. I feel like this is going to be horrible. And then I watched it again and I was like, fuck, this isn't bad. It's not the worst movie in the world. I mean, there are movies that have made lots of money, so
That
to
were just
speak, that you're
terrible?
just like, why the fuck is this a thing?
Well, while you were doing that on Hulu, I was watching some paranormal investigators investigate a
Why do you watch that freaky shit, Joe Skelly?
because I like it.
You like
And-
being scared?
I do kind of, and they were investigating a haunted town in Louisiana or a haunted parish in Louisiana.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And they catch a ghost on camera. That shit was crazy.
Get out of here.
Dead serial.
Were you scared
No.
when you
I-
watched The Ghosty?
No, made my hair on my arm stand up.
Did it?
A little bit.
Bro.
Because like you're like, oh bullshit, they caught this spirit on fucking camera. And sure shit, this thing walks across, and I'm sure everybody who watches it'll be like, oh, that was totally fake. It looked pretty goddamn real. I'll have to figure out what the name is.
Have I told you my
But I'm
guilt-
sure if you Googled Haunted Town, Louisiana Parish Ghost Investigators, the name of the show would come up. I mean, I'm sure.
Have I told you my ghost story, Joe Scully?
No, you
I've
haven't.
seen a ghost once
When?
when I was a little kid.
Where were you?
School.
You saw a ghost in your school?
Yeah. There was these bathrooms.
Which school was it? The first school, the second school, the third school?
The fifth school?
The
No,
fifth school.
it was one of the first ones that I remember.
Okay, before you got booted?
I didn't get kicked out of that one. I just spent a lot of time on the red line. That's where they put all the kids. Line you up, and leave you there. Anyway, so there were these two bathrooms, and we went into one time, and there was just blood everywhere.
What?
Like blood everywhere.
In the bathroom?
Yeah, and we didn't know why. So after I saw that, I left. I walked in, and I'm like, oh, I gotta go. And I
Right.
left. It could have been a kid with a nosebleed, but it was just fucking the walls, the ceiling, the
You
floor.
sure it wasn't paint?
It looked like blood.
Okay, looked like blood.
But anyways, so we leave that bathroom, and I was like, man, I'm never going in that bathroom again.
I don't
And then
blame you.
From the playground, you could see the two doors. And one time we were watching it and one of the doors opened and like a green light went from door to door.
What?
And then that was it, swear to God, in the middle of the day.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, yep, I'm never using any of those bathrooms again. And I never went back in there ever again. I just held it every day until I had to go home.
Wow.
Fuck that shit. And I wasn't the only person that saw that shit.
So you weren't the only one.
No.
Did
there was a bunch of people
Matthias,
sitting there.
The Mennonite, see it?
No. This was still West Coast life. Yeah, no. But it was a weird thing that we couldn't, like, I couldn't explain it. It was the middle of the fucking day. Where would a light come from?
Did you ever hear
like
any
that?
stories about
Nope.
ghosts in that school?
Yeah, that's why we thought there was something like that.
What was the story?
Just that they existed there. That's all I remember.
Nobody had a story about like
No.
somebody died there.
No, not that
Some
I'm aware
tragic story, or it was built on
No.
sacred
And I
native
wasn't-
land.
of. No, I don't have anything cool
Wasn't
like that.
built on a pet cemetery or
That's-
anything crazy.
Nope, not that I'm aware of. But
All
that's my only ghost story, and I'm good with that. I don't need any more.
All right.
Oh, except for that place I was at that security gig for a while that allegedly was haunted, and I'd hear dudes walking upstairs all the time. Upstairs.
What?
24/7, bro. I'd be patrolling through this factory at night by myself, nobody on the premises at all, and you'd hear dudes walking back and forth and shit. They're like, "Oh, it's the ductwork." I'm like, "How does air make fucking footsteps?" Right. Now, I heard this for months and months and months. I fucking forgot about this. Thank God I'm not going ever back there again. But so I heard these footsteps for months patrolling through because I was third shift, night shift, whatever. So I'd hear these fucking footsteps and I'm like, damn, the first couple times I thought there was somebody up there. So I fucking run up there with my cool little flashlight. And I'm like, who's up here?
Your 12 cell D.
Hey, who's
12
up
D
here?
cell mag light.
Man, it wasn't even that. It was a rechargeable plastic from Streamlight. So it was just even lighter, right?
Oh, right.
Right. So I'm like, who's up here? There's nobody up there. For months, I'm thinking, man, that's got to be a thing. Like, maybe I'm just crazy. Then I'm hanging out with one of the night managers and he goes, yeah, man, this whole building's haunted. And I'm like,
What?
dude, shut the fuck up. And so he starts telling me these stories. Now, I didn't tell him, Joe Skelly, that I don't fuck with the supernatural.
Right.
Because I didn't want him goading me and trying to play on my fucking nerves. So he starts telling me a story. He says that he's been up there while drawers were opening and closing and nobody's been up there.
Oh, fuck that noise.
Then he said he went around. Now, it's like a regular office building, so there's cubicles, all that bullshit. So he said he was walking around one time and he could hear drawers opening and closing. Nobody was up there. Look at this shit, man. I'm getting freaked out just talking about it.
The hair on your arms is standing up, bro.
So he goes, so this is the creepiest fucking part. He says, I was up there one night. There were two other people in the factory. He goes, and I leaned over to grab something and I had my hand on the desk to lean under it. He goes, and somebody put their hand on top of mine. He goes, and as soon as I turned to look, there was nobody there.
Oh,
I'm like,
so he actually felt the hand
that's
on
what
top
he
of
says.
his.
And this dude was not a comedy guy. He didn't think shit was funny. He wasn't a joker. He was just a down to earth, I can't explain what happened type of guy.
Older guy.
Yep.
No reason to bullshit.
Nope.
But he was
He
dead.
was-
when he
was
told
dead
these stories, he was
serious.
dead serious, right?
Yes.
Like he wasn't trying to get a
No.
rise. He's like, "Oh, you heard that too?
No.
Let me tell you what I heard."
Right.
Right.
So supposedly somebody had offed themselves in one of the buildings prior to when they owned it.
Oh,
And that's what they were thinking. And I was like, let me tell you, my patrols up there got real short. Real fucking short. I'll be like, oh, you motherfuckers are leaving at 9? I'll be up there at 9:01 to check it.
right,
And then I ain't going back unless it's fucking on fire.
right. Speed walking.
Speed, right.
Speed
Hello?
walking.
Hello?
You're
Hello?
like Paul Blart on your Segway,
Oh,
fucking
dude.
hauling ass through there.
I wouldn't even used a Segway because I wouldn't want that motherfucker to throw me off of it. I would just run. Keys a jingling and everything.
With your little flashlight out.
Fuck that. Them bullets ain't gonna beat no ghosts.
Right.
Them Glocks don't help.
The hell no, they don't.
No.
Did you leave them snacks? Maybe you should have left
No,
them
what
snacks.
the fuck? Look who you're talking to.
Little ghost snack?
No.
You're like, nah,
I
not
left
happening.
them the fuck alone. Oh, nothing's on fire. Nothing is flooding.
So,
I'm going back
how
out
often?
to my
How often
post.
did you hear these footsteps?
Dude, like, at least once a week.
You sure there wasn't like some dude who was squatting up there?
That's what I thought.
Right?
That's what I thought.
Like hiding out in the ceiling tiles, and when everybody
But
goes
you
home, he
gotta
drops
think-
down.
You got to think, it was months before I heard the fucking ghost story. So I was trying to get up there and chase this motherfucker down.
You're like, go, you got me tonight, you fucker, but I'm gonna find you.
Right.
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 And when I catch
And
you,
there-
I'm gonna put you
and-
in a submission hold.
Yeah, and there were with my jiu-jitsu rolling. There was 3 entrances to the upper level. So, it's a big long building,
right,
so you
right.
have the far end, the back end, and the middle.
Right.
All have doubles, stairways and everything like that. So I was kind of like, and then what was really freaky is there was one broad whose desk was in the fucking back corner, and sometimes she would stay late. So I'd be up there and the fucking whole place would be shut down, and I'd come around the corner and here's this fucking lady sitting there, and it would scare the shit out of me. Because her desk was right next to the door, so I'd come up and almost everything's off, right?
Right.
But certain lights would get left on, and that was one of them. So there's no way I could tell if somebody was in there.
Right.
And come walking around the corner. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, fuck. Where did you come from?
Why
You
are
should
you
let
here?
somebody know that you're going to be in here. If you would have fucking died, I would never know,
Right.
until I came up here.
That's because she was
in
busy
2
upstairs
hours.
embezzling.
Oh my god.
That's why she
Right,
never. That's why
right.
she never told anybody she was staying late. It's not because
Right.
she was doing. It's either that or
She's
she didn't
doing
want to go
crazy
home.
shit.
She didn't want to go home.
Right.
Right.
Our-
Maybe she was hoping you
That-
would surprise her and she'd
Oh.
be like,
What?
"Oh, hey,
Oh, hey.
hey,
Can you
security
check
guard."
my desk?
Yes.
I think my chair's not working. Can you help me eye level this? Get under the truck with your nail gun.
Right.
So yeah. And then it got really creepy too, because then I'd try to catch her, and
You're like,
I'd
"Oh, I'm gonna
try
catch you.
to-
I'm gonna
right.
catch you tonight."
I tried to time it so I'd catch her, and then sometimes I'd go up there and all her shit would be out and she'd be gone. And I
What?
wouldn't see her the whole shift. Swear to God. She'd have a cup of coffee on the fucking desk, her jacket's on the chair, her purse is there, but I don't see this broad
she
the
a real
entire
person?
shift. Yeah, dude, don't bring that shit up. Don't say that now, motherfucker.
Like,
You just fucked
what
my
if she
shit again.
like?
Dude.
What if she was the ghost?
No, she wasn't. Somebody told me that it was normal for her to be up there randomly.
that's
but I
weird. That's
don't-
fucking weird.
Right.
That's fucking weird.
Imagine how it got after COVID hit.
Well, here's my question: did she ever hear the ghost?
I didn't have the balls to ask her. That wasn't we didn't have that hangout relationship.
Right.
It was more of a
Hey,
waving relationship.
Did you hear somebody? Maybe it was her walking around.
No, bro. There's no fucking way I didn't catch that bitch. There's no way. Dude, I'd be under the staircase and I'd hear it right above me, and the staircase would be 20 feet from me. I'd run up that motherfucker and there'd be nothing there. Plus, when the lights were off, it would be pitch black, except for the 3 lights, safety lights,
Right,
whatever
right,
they
right.
are. Yeah, no, dude. There's no fucking way. I spent months trying to catch that guy. And then this dude tells me a story. I'm like,
Oh, that's
Oh.
why I can't catch him.
oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. They're like, when's the last time you've been upstairs? Last month? Right after you told me that ghost story? I'm fucking out. And then this gets fucking crazy. I don't know why people are into this now, but apparently people think you can find shit with your cell phone. They have these apps that are
Nah,
supposed
I'm
to.
calling bullshit on
Okay,
that.
and
I'm
that's what
calling
I say
bullshit on
too.
that.
That's what I say too. But the guy goes, "Yeah, man," and he downloaded one of those silly apps that's supposed to make noises when you're getting close to shit.
Right.
He goes, he took it up there and thing was pinging off like it was fucking wild. And I'm like, yeah, stop that too.
Dude, if you're gonna do that, get yourself some real equipment. Don't go up there with
Oh,
your downloaded
know-
app.
You know what real equipment I would have? I would build me a replica of a Ghostbusters thing. And it would have they'd be like, oh, that's a real thing. No, it's just the shell. It has nothing in it. It just lights up when I push the button.
And we're good with that, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
What you need to do is build one of those cubes that they had in 13
Oh,
Ghosts,
God, fuck.
right? And
No.
and trap it
Nope.
inside that ghost cube.
Yeah, see, that's my next question is when you don't even believe that you can get a hold of a ghost, in any way, shape, or form, what tech do you buy? Let me build you some tech. I'll sell it to you for $2,000. I'll find you a ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
Like,
there are a lot of people out there doing it.
come on.
There are a lot of people out there doing it.
Come on. How would you prove that?
Dude, I see it on ghost shows all the
We're
time.
right back to NASA. Just a bunch of fucking rich, smart motherfuckers tricking dumbasses like us. This dumb hick gave me $5,000 for this ghostometer. I put a toaster oven, convection oven inside of a shoebox and sold it to him. That's what I imagine is happening right now.
It could
And
be.
we'll put that in the box with sunglasses too.
right.
Fucking scams. Fucking scams.
I forgot about
In-
the whole sunglasses
In 50
thing.
years, that scientists or declassified information is going to come out and go, we really can't stop sun rays. We just say that, and we just added these lights things. You've been paying $900 for sunglasses that are useless. Fucking Christ.
Oh, Lord.
How did we get over here from Cowboys and Aliens? All I wanted to know was how good of a movie that was. I know
haven't
we've
seen it.
I know-
Well, I did, but it was a long time ago.
I know
I
we've
kinda
talked
remember-
about this.
Like, wasn't Daniel Craig an escaped alien or something?
No,
Oh,
no,
never mind. Then I
No,
didn't see
yeah.
this movie.
no, no. He literally was just a dickhead who knew how to fight, who ended up. Oh, yeah. So no. I know where you got that from, but no, that's not it.
And he woke up and he's like, "What am I doing here?" I had amnesia,
Right.
but
That
they were
part's
trying
true.
to get him back.
That part's true. They're trying to get everybody. They were
Oh.
just trying to colonize.
Oh,
Yeah. So they're trying to fuck your shit up.
Lever Action 3030 put a stop to that. And look,
Right.
you
This isn't
you
Jurassic Park,
Listen. Lever
motherfucker.
Action 3030 worked in that movie, but you're yelling at me in what is it? The war in L.A. when there were Marines out there shooting at alien ships with M4s. You're
Oh,
like, yo, you
no.
believe that shit, don't you?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
You're clowning on me, but at 3030 is
Hey.
okay.
First of all, he didn't use the 30-30 for that. Second of all, I was just putting to a testament of the training that lets certain people believe that fights are winnable. That's all I was saying.
Every fight can be won.
That's right, baby.
Every fight can be
That's
won.
right.
It says, what lengths are you willing to go to win that
You
fight?
show me the nail, I'll find the hammer.
Oh,
That's all I'm
yes.
saying.
Now, did Harrison Ford find his hammer?
Oh, he had it the whole fucking time. He was like, "Don't make me call Chewie, bitch." He showed up with that fucking thing. He's wearing his cowboy hat and his clothes, and he was looking through his goggle, or it wasn't even goggles, it was spyglass, old
Right.
school spyglass. He's like, "That ship looks okay, but my Falcon made the fucking Kessler jump in 6 parcels or some shit like that." That ship's not that fast. There's some Star Wars fans out there that are fucking mad about what I just said. I don't think I said it right, but
You fucked
I
up.
don't know Star Wars language, so.
You screwed that up in the
I'm
Star
sorry.
Wars. You know who's gonna? Obi-Wan's gonna. Obi-Wan's emailing next
Kenobi's
week.
like, it was in 5.5 parsecs, whatever the
you
fuck
fucked,
a parsec
you fucked
is.
it up, Tyler.
or
And
whatever it's
Obi-Wan
called.
Kenobi's gonna let us know about
Right.
it. Obi-Wan Kenobi's gonna let us know.
So, yeah, I just thought it made me think about it because we had talked, I know we talked a while back about Bond and about.
Oh, Daniel Craig being a fucking badass James Bond.
So, yeah, you did like him? Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Right. We did talk about that.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
yeah.
dude, you can't do that much shit and not be that damaged.
Right.
Physically, emotionally.
Dude,
My man was a wreck.
let's talk about some of the physicals just in the movie. How about that chair scene?
In what movie?
Whichever GoldenEye movie was, or whichever Bond movie Daniel Craig did, where they cut the bottom of a chair out, sat him down on it naked, and started
Oh.
swinging that fucking string.
And so and smack with the monkey fist on it, smacking him in the nutsack. Yes.
I was like, that's a new. That is.
That's some terrible shit.
wow. Wow.
That's some terrible shit.
There's a place for there's a job field for people who like to pull the wings off flies, and that's one of them right there. You're the motherfucker that came up with that. Grab me the lawn chair, pull the bottom out, strap him naked,
Right.
and I'm gonna hang a barrel of piranhas under his ass. Like,
Dude.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah,
And he's just casually talking. You know, the other day, I was shining my shoes and I was thinking about you. Thwap.
Dude, listen.
Right?
Listen.
We're coming closer to the end and we're here together. Thwap. I'm like, I don't know what's worse, the ball smacking or you're talking. Just shut the fuck up and cut me already.
Just kill me already.
Oh,
Just
bro.
be done with it.
It's a psychological
totally forgot.
barrage.
I totally forgot about that scene until you just reminded
That's
me.
one of the only ones I remember. I'm
Holy
like,
fuck, was that so fucking brutal?
right. Because
Yeah.
he's sitting in the chair tied up and you're like,
Listen.
why is he
Listen,
naked, my
we're
guy?
always worried about your. Oh, I'm gonna pull your fingernails off. With
Right,
a
right,
pair of
right.
Fucking please
Right.
do that.
Right.
Please do that.
Right.
Don't smack me in the fucking balls
Dude.
with a rope with a fucking
Oh.
a padlock tied to the end of the rope.
Dude, you're just asking for some testicular torsion there.
Oh. No, that's called you got to get 2 replacements. When that's all
Ooh.
done, look, you can't take
I
that
wouldn't even
punishment.
bother. I'd just take them out.
Yeah, you
Take-
look, put the fake ones in.
Take-
Put the fake ones
I
in.
don't even want the fake ones. Just leave it.
Uh.
Leave it empty. Next time he swings that monkey fist, it's going to go wide. What happened? I swung. Nothing happened. Well, you're missing. There's nothing there.
There's nothing left.
No.
Is
Yeah, and then yeah, he's just, you know,
You know what would have been worse than that if the guy had taken off his shoes and socks and just shoved his feet in Daniel Craig's face.
We're back on this. It's because you want that Selma Hayek is what it is.
That would have been 1,000
dude.
times worse. Whoa.
I'd have done that scene for free if I was old boy fucking Selma Hayek.
Oh.
Whatever, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Give me my
Send it.
Give me my SAG card and shove your feet in my face. Let's go, girl.
Yeah, I don't even care. You don't have to pay me. That broad is so gorgeous. She can do whatever she wants.
Oh Lord,
Oh,
that's
it's
a
horrible.
whole different story right there.
It is.
We could do an entire
It is.
episode on
That's
that alone.
that's an episode. We can't let Bianca hear that one though. We can't. She could have to PG that one.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
That's Bianca's like, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm done with you
Yeah.
fuckers.
Fucking weirdos.
Right. Get rid of these two idiots and just bring back Tommy
Bring back-
Skelly just to talk for 2 hours all by himself.
I just
Dude, he could read. I bet, I understand my broham there has got a good he's got a good voice.
Johnny
Dude.
Bravoing it up.
Listen, we could just bring him on and give him a cookbook and he could just read recipes from the cookbook for an hour.
1/2 cup. I'm not gonna lie. I did notice it when I was listening to it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was like, "There's us, and then there's Tommy Skelly."
Dude, and look,
Hey, I'm Johnny Bravo.
listen, he does that up. Dude, he knows exactly what he's doing. I don't want to hear his bullshit. He fucking churches it up for the mic, bro.
Right,
He
right.
totally churches it
You
up.
hear him on the cell phone when he's with his girl. He's like, "Hey, baby,
No, he don't talk
I'm
like
home
that.
now."
He's all, he does not talk like that. What? Yeah. He sounds all gruff and shit. Sounds like he's speaking a different goddamn
Oh.
language. He totally churches it up for the radio.
Right.
Oh, 100%.
He watched too many cowboy movies growing up. Is what happened. That's his John Wayne.
That's his
Is
John
that
Wayne.
you, John Wayne?
That you,
I
John
don't
Wayne.
know. Is it me?
That is his John Wayne.
Oh,
But dude, we got so many people we still got to bring on the show, right?
right.
We got
Well, once we
Nigel.
get set
we
up,
got to get Nigel.
we're not doing this lap thing. Shout out to
we're
all
not-
of
we're
our
not-
shout out to our listeners. We've been testing some stuff. That's all it's been.
Right.
These aren't official guests, even though they are technically.
Because we're gonna bring
These-
him back through once the real
Right.
setups.
Once we're set up correctly,
Right.
me
It's
and
gonna
Jo-
happen.
Me and Joe Skelly don't like to get that close.
It's gonna happen. Once the real setup, we got Nigel. We
Yep.
got Nigel coming in.
Got West Side.
West Side. Oh yeah, West Side.
Yeah.
We got him coming in. We got the Good Value MGK.
Yep. Good value MGK. Oh my God.
Yep. We got him. We got because my man's got some stories.
Right.
My man's got some stories. We got a bunch of people to bring on.
They're gonna dig it.
They're gonna dig it.
All 10 of our fans are gonna be like, this is the greatest non-famous podcast we've ever heard.
Without a doubt. You know what would be even better?
Hmm.
Is that we have more fans by that time. Because we already told them we got rid of rule number 1, right?
Right. What
You
was
can
rule
talk
number
about-
1?
Don't talk about the podcast, but
That's
we
right.
got rid of that shit, right?
Right. We're
Talk
done
about
with
it.
that.
Talk about it.
We're done
Spread
with
the
that.
gospel, right?
Spread it.
Tell your friends to go on their favorite platform. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, give us 5 stars, whatever it takes to help us beat this fucking algorithm that's trying to hold us down. That's number 1.
Oh,
right?
it's holding us down.
It's holding us down. They don't want us to spread this word.
They don't want
right?
the truth out there.
Like, subscribe, 5 stars, ring the bell, do whatever you got to do. What all those people always on podcasts be telling people, right?
Right.
Just get on there.
Make
that
your own
shit.
podcast.
Right.
Try DMMT 1000.
Go down to Mexico.
Go down to Mexico. Get a new shoulder. Do it all, Joe Rogan.
Just do it all.
Fuck you, Joe.
Right? Yeah. And we still got stuff coming. We still got a lot of stuff coming. So like, subscribe, get that like fucking bar.
Yep.
Go to BaysBasement.com.
BaysBasement.com.
Find your platform. Hey, BaysBasement.com. Write the show, right? Send us some emails. We'll read it on the mail. Dude, we got that email from that dude in Russia. Who
Right.
would have thunk some dude from Russia would have found us? Somebody
Right.
obviously talked.
Right. Oh, by the way, before we forget, if you are interested, Joe Skelly's music list is now posted on the website.
Oh, yeah.
You can go there and enjoy the sultry sounds that Joe Skelly, when you are listening, you put your headphones on at night, you lay in the bathtub, you've got your Bays Boys podcast soap,
Yep.
right? You don't let your girl in, and you just sit there and have some time by yourself and you listen to some music and you know that at that moment you and Joe Skelly are getting clean at the same time.
Yeah, my
Enjoying
And listen,
a nice
listen.
candlelit bath
We'll just-
with one of our soaps. Shout out to our soap girl.
yeah,
I'm super impressed
right.
by it.
Oh, the soap is awesome.
Oh, it's still. I've got. I think 2 or 3 bars right now that I'm just cycling through.
Dude,
They're
good,
lasting forever.
and they're good.
They feel great.
You get squeaky as clean. I've never dude, that's some get your ass squeaky clean.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
By all of it, and I don't think we've had one person that hasn't been happy with it.
No.
One of our customers ate the bar.
We're like,
I'm not
that's
sure why.
that's not a breakfast bar.
Shout out to
That's-
Parks.
that's a
that was
soap
his
bar.
people's.
Yeah, that's the
Right.
soap bar. It's not a breakfast bar.
Right.
So don't eat that.
The oats do not mean food.
No.
They're for squeaky cleanliness.
It's for squeaky cleanliness.
But the soap smell great.
Yeah,
They've
yeah,
been
yeah.
doing great.
Listen,
I-
and just wait till my his and her voodoo doll candles come out. That's coming.
that's scary.
His and her voodoo doll candles
But
are
I'm
gonna be dropping. That's
but
gonna
I'm
be,
excited.
yeah, that's gonna be awesome, right? Buy a set of voodoo doll candles for you and your girl.
Yeah,
Somebody fucks around. What do? Light it up.
that's right.
Light it up.
And then listen to Joe Skelly's Spotify playlist that you got off the site, baysbasement.com. 30, 97 seconds. Here we are. Everything you don't need.
But should.